welcome to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's take a look at today's news on Tuesday, June 4th, 2024. Let's go to Somalia, where they attempt to become a member of a global group. Somalia will be vying for membership of the UN Security Council, scheduled to take place on June 6th at the UN General Assembly. Somalia's participation will speak on its eagerness to commit to actively contributing to the maintenance of international peace and security. As a member of the African Union, Somalia is keen to represent the interests and concerns of the African continent. The Somali delegation, under the leadership of its Foreign Minister Ahmed Mualim Fiki, will engage in bilateral and multilateral meetings with other member states, focusing on strengthening diplomatic ties and other collaborations. The 78th session of the UN General Assembly marks a crucial opportunity for Somalia to showcase its progress on various sectors, including security, governance, and economic development. The delegation will highlight the achievements of the Somali government in implementing reforms, fostering stability, and improving the lives of its citizens. As the international community gathers in New York this week for the Assembly, Somalia's active participation demonstrates its determination to play a more significant role in global affairs. Those in Somalia, let us know on your thoughts on your guys' country looking to be a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council. Wow, what a feat if they do become it, because I mean that's a big step. Let's go to South Africa, where Palestine applies to join its case against Israel. Palestinian officials have applied at the top UN court for permission to join South Africa's case accusing Israel of genocide in Gaza. The request on Monday alleges that Israel's military operation is quote-unquote part of a systemic effort to wipe Palestinian society and its culture off the map. The request to the International Court of Justice was made and signed by the Palestinian Authority of Foreign Ministry. South Africa filed its case with the World Court late last year, accusing Israel of breaching its genocide convention in its military onslaught. Israel has denied all these claims. Israel is expanding its offensive in the southern city of Rafah. Once the main hub of humanitarian aid operations, the Israeli invasion has largely cut off the flow of food, medicine, and other crucial supplies. Israeli bombardments and ground operations in Gaza have killed more than 36,000 Palestinians, according to the Gaza Health Ministry. The International Court has issued 3 preliminary orders in the case, calling on Israel to do all it can to prevent deaths in the enclave. It is unclear how long the judges will take to rule on the request. If granted, Palestinian officials will be able to address the court in writing and during public hearings. In the request, the Palestinians say that they are directly affected by South Africa's case against Israel. The request adds that Israel is violating the court's orders and continuing its genocidal acts. The Palestinians have been to court before. Back in 2018, the Palestinian Authority filed a case asking judges to order Washington to remove the relocated U.S. Embassy from Jerusalem. The case followed the decision of the administration of then U.S. President Donald Trump to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital and to move the U.S. Embassy there from Tel Aviv. The case remains before the court, where the case can take years to resolve. The ICJ rules in cases between states. The United Nations General Assembly voted last month to give Palestine some new rights and privileges, but it reaffirmed that it remains a non-member, without full UN membership and the right to vote in the General Assembly. The United States has made it clear that it will block Palestinian membership into the United Nations and statehood until direct negotiations with Israel resolve key issues, including security, boundaries, and the future of Jerusalem, that will lead to a two-state solution. Those in South Africa, let us know your thoughts about this on Palestine looking to join and collaborate with you guys on the case against Israel. Let's go to the Caribbean. And there we go to Guyana, where U.S. nationals have been arrested for smuggling gold. Customs officers in Guyana apprehended 3 individuals, including 2 American citizens, for gold smuggling as they attempted to board an American Airlines flight. The Guyana Revenue Authority said the arrest followed the discovery of a 240 ounce of jewelry disguised as silver-plated items valued at over $560,000. The pure gold was being transported out of the country due to the necessary permits and declaration to customs. The operation was fully supported by officers of the Ministry of Natural Resources and the Customs Anti-Narcotic Unit. The Guyana Police Force is conducting investigations to determine whether they are part of a ring reportedly smuggling gold out of Guyana. The Guyana Revenue Authority said charges are likely to be made under the Customs and Anti-Money Laundering Acts. The Guyana Revenue Authority said it is urging the public to report any illicit, unlawful, and smuggling activities, and that all information provided will be dealt with strict confidentiality. It's also urging the public to report any act deemed suspicious. Those in Guyana, let us know your thoughts on individuals being caught allegedly for smuggling gold. When we come back, we'll have today's African proverb of the day. Don't go anywhere.
Who are you for those that?
Dr. Umar Ifa Tunde, school psychologist, clinical psychologist, Pan-Africanist,
Yeah!
humble community servant.
Yeah, oh God!
Yes, sir.
Oh God!
Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
What brought you back?
Welcome back. Let's take a look at today's African proverb of the day, and it comes to us from the Sango. And it reads, if you eat stolen food, you won't be full. Once again, if you eat stolen food, you won't be full. Sango proverb. And what this is referencing is that when you commit acts that are immoral, whether that's stealing, lying, you won't be satisfied. For instance, they often state it's an old proverb. I'm not sure on the authenticity, but sleeping with another man's wife and then that person marries that individual. Usually they don't have a long lasting and meaningful relationship because it didn't start off on a pure intention. So you'll never be satisfied when you do immoral acts. Let me know your interpretation of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your thoughts, views, questions, comments, and concerns on the top stories. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make it your best friend. For Kush News on Kush Convos TV, I'm Ochanda. See you soon.